The older she get, the broker she get. Let's get that correctly. And I mentioned that before. It's the huh. She more bitter. I mean, she more broker. It's like when they get in. It's like when they start getting in their late 20s, early 30s, they start to get broker. All them damn jobs workers. You know why? Because around that age, around in their 30s, around late 20s and early 30s, women don't want to work no more. They want a man to take care of that, and they didn't realize what's behind reality. The reality is men don't want no woman in their 30s and stuff. They can pretend and front all they want to. Somebody I date a woman in their 30s. They more better. They more mature than them 20-year-old. What woman you been talking to? Because ain't no damn way you should date a 30-year-old woman. She more trying to be your competitor instead of being your wife or your companion. No, she more of your competition. And them the main type will put you on child support. The women in their 30s, they want to have fun in their 20s. Now they want to have fun in their 30s. They want to wait till they get about 35, and then they're living in that fantasy world at the last minute, and at the fucking last minute, and then they want to settle down with a man. She just didn't know men stop being interested in you in your 30s. Your beauty go away at 35. I'm a spiritual man, and I know this for sure. And you might think it sound like worldly point of view, but not. In a way, it's a spiritual thing because beauty do lead women in their 30s, and it lead women around 35. Sometimes beauty lead women 25 if they ain't taking care of themselves and being in good health. And a lot of times when they get 25, they look like they damn 40. They look like they gave up on life and don't just gave up on themselves. You should leave them alone. Even if you marry them through sex, come to marriage, you need to leave them alone. You kind of need to write a bill to divorce and say it's not going to work out. You just go your way and I go my way. Yeah. Nah. When you look, if any woman 25 look like she about 45, 55, you don't need to be with her. Either she's smoking crack, or she's stressed out that much, or she ain't taking care of herself properly. She eating all unhealthy food and stuff. You need to step away from her. You need to step away from her because it's not gonna work out like it's supposed to. It's not gonna work out like it's supposed to. Yep. So I wouldn't recommend any younger guys. If you younger guys like older women, that's cool, but you're gonna be wasting your time being with them because they only want to be with you for control, to manipulate you, and to deceive you and stuff. I know a lot of older women like me, but I don't like them, and I cut them off when I see them. Oh, he's so about that life, he ain't gonna turn down no pussy. Yes, the hell I would. If she an older bitch, I turn it down. If she in her girl in her 30s, I'm gonna turn it down because I don't do women them ages. I only do women from age 16 to 24, and it's pushing it to 25. But I say 16 to 24. That's too young. No, it ain't. That what divergence is. Yeah, you really can have them at 13, but this is America, and they go, oh, you're a pedophile pervert. That's that damn female point of view. That's why I kept talking about y'all always going by that female point of view. Even some guy that's supposed to be a man of the Yah and about the Most High, they kind of still talking that female point of view. You talking female point of views and stuff. And that's why I did the book, The Tables Are Turned, for a reason. That's why I did it for a reason and stuff. Yeah. Um. Anyway. Yeah. Don't date these women in their 30s because you're wasting your time. You are wasting your damn time, and you wasting energy, and you wasting money messing with them 30-year-olds. The other one said they pussy the most. It's always them women in their 30s selling their pussy. And I might mention it before. They always talking about what's wrong with them selling their pussy. Yeah, what's wrong with not talking to you? Have you ever thought about that? What's wrong? What's wrong with most men not talking to a girl in their 30s? We don't want that. We don't want that damn headache. Then some men, like I said, some guys on Spreaker Radio and Spreaker Radio and podcasts and YouTube and Instagram and all these, y'all always catering to these black women. Stop catering to these black women. They're not worth being catered to. And they're not queens. Only women that are queens are the young chicks or the young black queens. If they in their 20s, they queens. If you talking about them women in their 30s, you can forget that. You forget that. And then they try to say older women get bad rap. Not for real. They ain't getting enough bad rap because for so long, because she older, she wiser. That's a lie. She older and she broke her. I guarantee you, women, if they about 27 on going to 30, 20, 29, 30, I guarantee they're gonna start nagging a lot at that age. 27 on down, when they get to about their 30s, they nag a lot. They nag a lot, and they want something from you. That's why you should cut their ass off at 25 and go to the next one 16 to 25. I don't care if it's unpopular what I said. I don't care because we gotta stop sugarcoating with the youth out there and telling these guys date whoever. No, don't date whoever. Date how you think what's right for you. When it's right for you, it's the young chick. But at the same time, young chicks ain't saints either. Don't mess with a hood rat young chick. Don't mess with no hood rat young chick. Whether they black, whether they white trash, whether they Mexican wetbacks or spick, whatever you want to call them, and stuff, or Puerto Rican spicks or wetbacks, whatever you want to call them. If they from the hood, don't date them. They broke. All they do is drink cheap liquor, smoke weed. Don't date them. And never don't date them with kids. Okay, what nobody say to my stepkid. I know the scripture says stepkid, but sometimes the Most High might probably say things, and you might be a father figure. He was talking about it in that perspective, but at the same time, the Most High, I don't think the Most High wants you to be with a woman that got kids and stuff. I think the Most High wants you to be with a virgin. And we taking the scriptures wrong and kind of doing it in our own way and trying to make it seem like that what the Most High said. What if the Most High didn't say that? And yeah, it said married a virgin. It ain't said that by messing with no 30, 40-year-old women. And then you get mad because most guys are not in that trap no more. Because a lot of times women try to trap men because it's an age don't matter. I tell them that if they age matter to me, I don't do no damn by in their 30s and 40s or 50s or 60s or 70s. I am not doing that. Fuck that. Hell no. That's dumb. And then plus, it don't benefit me. It make it seem like I can't get a date messing with them motherfuckers that age. About what's so special about a girl in their 20s. They more cooperative and submissive and feminine. They more sweeter. They more tender, and they more listen to you. And plus, they don't want much. Girls in their 30s and 40s, 50s, they want to gain the whole world. Yeah, you might well sell your soul to Satan, cause that's what you're doing. You deserve more. You deserve better. I deserve better. It's always that older woman. It's always them girls in their middle age and older. And then they try to tell this lie saying middle-aged women, they in their 60s. No, the hell they ain't. Middle-aged women in their damn 30s. Because if you're trying to go back to statistics, which you don't need to go back to statistics that much, because sometimes they lie on certain issues and stuff. No. You need to get with a woman in her 16 to 24, and then talking about you mess with babies 13, 14. Women go, you only a baby when you around 12 and under. That's a baby. When you're 13, you down there proper. You down there half grown. So all that damn shit, oh, you're a pedophile. That's that American way and stuff. And that's why I said this before. Like, are we going by the scriptures way, or are we going by America? A lot of times, most guys, even guys that's speaking, they teach the scripture and stuff, and they talk about the Most High and stuff. They say the man of Yah and stuff. They kind of going by, they still going by the America ways. They still talking about that's a baby at 13, 14. No, it's not. Because you're in your 50s and stuff, guys. Quit quit falling for the hokey doke. You kind of doing beats and pieces. It's okay, but at the same time, you don't stick to it. You kind of like you going somewhere else with it, and then you don't. And then next time you going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Come on now, what's when it's gonna be? See, I don't do back and forth, and I might tell the truth so early sometimes, but but I think it's time we talk about these type of things, because we got it misconstrued about, oh, is she 13 as a baby? Nah, she's under. If she's 12 on down to 2 years, 1 years old, that's a baby. When she's 13, she had grown. Cause biblical time, the men and women were grown at 13. America changed it. Certain states is 18, but most states, a girl considered grown 16, and a guy considered grown 18. And then they changed it. The guy considered grown 21, and the woman considered grown at at 18 to 16, 9 16. See how they try to pamper the woman, but make it hard for the men, which is okay, because men can bounce back, women can't bounce back. Once they get in their 30s, yeah, once they get in their late 20s, they don't bounce back at all. Beauty left them, and the only guys women a lot of times get is simps. Well, most of the time they ain't getting up as simps. They get in their 30s and 40s. If they have a man, he a simp. I can look in his eyes. He a simp. He blind. He a simp. Why would you get with a woman that age anyway? I don't care you kind of be friends or be companion with. Yeah, it's okay to have sex with a 30, 40, 50-year old, but don't take them serious, because they not valued. They just leftovers. But we taking them serious. Like, oh, she wife material. Nah, she on the wife material when she's 16, 16. Well, she really wife material at 13 to 21. Let's put it that way. But I know you're gonna say, oh, you a pedophile, you're a pervert, you're a molester and all that bullshit. I already know what you're gonna throw at me, because all that shaming tactics, insults, and always got to be right. You can't snowball. You can't miss me with that. You can miss me with that shit there for real. You might tell you doing all that shit, but at the same time, we're going the biblical way. That's what I'm saying. But if we're going by American way, you want to say 18 on older? No, it's 16 on down to 20, 24. And you pushing that 25, 20, 27. I won't recommend no guys to go mess with no woman past 25, because they start begging around 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, on down to 35. They start begging. Now all of a sudden, they can't look for no job. All of a sudden, where he should take care of me now. I'm in my 30s now. I'm ready to settle down. Not on your watch, sweetheart. It's on the man's watch. Not on your watch. It's on the man's watch. Ain't no man gonna tell you nothing like this, because I'm a masculine man, a spiritual man. I'm a man of Yahweh. I ain't gonna be like these other guys gonna pamper with you and say you queen because you black and stuff. You're a queen to a degree, but now not in your 30s, you're a queen. You're a harlot. You're a damn harlot, because women judge us so damn much. They judge us if they judge men. Well, not me. They judge men if he ain't 6 foot tall, he ain't making 6 figures, he don't look a certain way, or they used to say he gotta be clean shaved. Which that was another lie. That's corporate. We talking about the average woman want a man that's 6 foot tall, and he ain't got to necessarily make 6 figures, but long he's sexually attractive. If she's sexually attracted